What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I was thinking about installing an air filtering unit, but it requires vents level 3 and generator level 3. I took a look at vents, and vents requires me to have a strength of level 3. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the fastest way to increase strength, because I have to get up to strength level 3 in order to at least start the process in meeting some of these requirements to get that air filtering unit installed. Guys, remember to drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post these videos. All right, so just so you know, the air filtering unit actually gives us a buff of 40% in increasing our soft skills. So it is a benefit to get that installed as soon as possible so that we can get that buff in increasing a lot of our soft skills, such as strength. We don't get the buff initially to increase it up to level 3, but after level 3, we should get that buff to increase it further. Now, in doing my research, I found that there's 3 ways to actually increase strength. The first is walking while you are overweight. So first you'll have to get yourself overweight, and then you pretty much walk. Don't run, just go ahead and walk. And that is how you will increase your strength. That's the first way. The second method is by throwing grenades, but obviously in order for you to throw grenades, you're gonna have to buy grenades, and you're gonna have to buy a lot of them. I found that you needed at least 10 grenades to gain 1 skill point within the soft skill leveling system. So you would need to throw 10 grenades to actually gain that 1 skill point, and depending on how many points you need to gain 1 level, that's how many grenades you would need to throw. And then keep in mind that there are diminishing returns as you throw those or as you increase the skill. Needless to say, that can get quite expensive. Now, the third, and I believe fastest way, in my opinion, is actually by boot camping it. And what you're going to do is find a partner and then basically bash his leg in with whatever melee weapon that you have. Now, the person I found to help me accomplish this was Halfman from Halfman Studios, and you guys can find him by searching him on YouTube. Just type in Halfman in the YouTube search window, and you should be able to find him there. He has some great Tarkov content that I think you would enjoy. I'm enjoying his Rags to Riches series, so you guys can check him out. All right, so none of these methods were completely free, but I think the most cost-effective method was the boot camping the skill. So I required 2 grizzlies, some food, and some water. And then just in case, I bought 2 survival kits. And then for this instance, I brought in some painkillers in the form of the gold star, but I don't even think you needed it. So all we really needed was the grizzlies. We did use the survival kit a couple times because we overbashed. So in any case, that's pretty much all you need. Once we were done prepping, we jumped into a match. Now, the servers were throwing conniption fits that day. So essentially, we had to log into Woods. I think I have never been on Woods before, but Halfman showed me around Woods, showed me a quiet spot. So we chose this spot on the rocks here, overlooking the ocean front, as you guys can see. So after we found our spot, we kind of laid out our game plan on what we were going to do. So as far as I understood it from my research, all you have to do was kind of bash the other person's leg while they were healing, but don't overbash it because then you would turn it black. And so that's what we were trying to figure out, and that's what we did. Now, according to this method, this not only increases your strength, but it also increases your stress resistance for the person taking the damage. So it's a benefit to both parties. And in essence, all you're doing is you just set up a boot camp that both of you are trying to intensively train these particular skills. Now, one of the things that Battlestate did to prevent the misuse of overtraining in a particular raid is they added leveling speed increase and then also leveling speed decreases, such as you'll see an arrow up when you have the leveling speed increase, you'll see no arrow when it's normal, and then you'll see a red down arrow when your leveling is kind of on its diminishing returns. So now it's my turn to actually start taking damage. So I'm prepping right now. I have my grizzly up, and Halfman is going to start hitting my leg. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So as he hits my leg, I take damage, and you can see I have a fracture. So right now I'm going to start healing, and then when I heal, I'm going to have him start the process of hitting my leg so that he can continue to hit. All right, so right there, we didn't kind of time it right, but we'll do it again, and we'll see if we can get some better timing. There it is. So we're starting to get the timing down a little bit. So as we continue to refine our process, I'll go ahead and check the skill points. And yes, we definitely gained some skill points. And now we're at the diminishing returns. Now, what I did notice is even though it showed diminishing returns, we could actually push past the diminishing returns, the level decreasing point, and then we can still get those increases. So we could work past that level decrease debuff that they gave. Now we finally left woods and we wound up on interchange. I'll show you where we started here. That was about 5 points. So we need to get up to 10 points to get my first level increased. So we're here on interchange, and we found this little van that we started to do our intensive training in. But after a little while, it became a little too cramped. So we ended up switching to another area. Now, I was going to actually speed up the process here just to show the increase, but I decided to keep it at the same speed, mainly because when I switched between the actual skill that was going to show up where we are, I pushed past the level debuffs. So right now, we're actually in the level debuff stage where it basically shows a leveling speed decrease, and we're pushing past that currently, and we're still able to push the level up. I think at this point the leveling speed decrease is like 82% in the red, but we're still able to gain level points, so we're good to go. I'm at 8.5 I think right now, so all I need is a few more points to get to level 1 of strength. And you know, keep in mind this is only across 2 raids. Now I have to say that the servers were like really bad the day that we were trying to do this, and I know TARKOV is in beta and they're trying to fix these things, but yeah, it was really bad. So in any case, we went through, continued to do our intensive training, continued to do our boot camp, and I was able to increase my level. So right now I'm at what, like 9.2, and so we still have a little bit of a ways to go. Now, there's 2 different camps on this. Some people believe that this is kind of like cheesing, it's kind of like cheating the system, but hey guys, listen. If the system allows you to do it, go ahead and do it. If you're able to boot camp your skills up, go ahead and do it. You know, some streamers are basically able to play all day, right? And so some people can't play all day. So in essence, you have to utilize your time wisely. So boot camping, I think, is definitely a viable method to increase your strength. And there it is. I'm at level 1. Finally reached level 1 there. And that was only across about 3 different raids. So that, in my opinion, right now is the fastest. I think I was trying to walk, and I think I was in probably 6 raids before I went up a couple of points. So yeah, I didn't like the walking. The grenades were way too expensive, and so the actual way to do it would be to find a partner, boot camp it, and then intensive train your skills. All right, guys, so that is it for me. Thanks, guys, for joining me, and I want to give a special shout out to Halfman. Thanks, Halfman, for joining me on this. Oh, by the way, you know, it's my turn, right? So you have to bash my leg now. All right, while Halfman is bashing my legs, I will go ahead and throw up Halfman's information on the screen. Guys, go ahead and drop Halfman a follow. Subscribe to him on YouTube. He also streams on Twitch, so you can find that link over on his YouTube channel as well. So I am at strength level 1, and all I need to do is gain 2 more strength levels, and I think I'll probably try to work with Halfman to gain those 2 additional strength levels so that I can get my vent, and then I can get closer to getting that ventilation unit. All right, guys, that is it for me. Thanks for joining me. Once again, you can check out all of our links as well, and we'll see you in another video. All right, Halfman, you broke my leg. Let me heal it up.